made $200,000 flipping this ugly Rinky Dink house. Okay guys, so let's follow along as I take you through the flip, what we did, how much we spent, and some tips and tricks so you guys don't make any mistakes and make a boatload of money on your flips. Let's go. Okay guys, so the first thing you can see with this exterior, we do this for every single one of our projects. We always go with the white body, black trims, and usually a yellow door. But for this particular one, because it's a double door, we felt that painting it all yellow would just be too much of an eyesore. So we opted for an olive green door. And where do we get that inspiration? Well, I looked down one day at my watch, and this, guys, is a day date with the olive dial. So I said, let's take this and put it over there. Here's another pro tip. As you kind of see, most of the time, when you're selling luxury homes, when you put the address, you never want to put it this way. It's basic, it's boring. You always want to run it vertical. And this right here adds $50,000 to the value. Don't ask me where I got the fact. I made it up. Let's go inside. What's up guys? And before I get you guys in the house to look at what it looks like inside, we want to talk about this. This, guys, is a quick set deadbolt lock. High quality stuff. And we opt to go with the better stuff because we actually had a squatter try to come in here, try to squat on our property, and we had to call the cops and get them out. And so that's why we went with a better lock, because we don't want any more squatters. Now is the big reveal. Come on inside. Well, look at here. We got Ray.
I've been waiting for you guys for a whole week.
Okay, Ray, tell them what we did here.
So we pretty much popped in some recessed lighting right here, put in new vents so it looks all nice and clean. That's about it. And then the new windows, obviously, you can see right here.
This is worth mentioning. It looks like wood. It tastes like wood. It feels like wood, but I can't believe it's not real wood. Why? Because this is LVP, luxury vinyl planks. And the reason we opted to go with that is because it's more affordable, it's more durable, and when you're flipping a home, guys, you gotta manage cost at all costs. Tell them about the kitchen, Ray. Tell them about it.
We went with our standard white on white cabinets, shaker cabinets, black handles, all hardware is black. Or what is this? What type of counter is this?
This is called quartz, Ray.
Quartz, quartz. All new outlets, GFCI, all code compliant. Always with the black fixtures, so it stands out with the white. Stainless steel hardware or appliances. Yeah, that's basically our standard.
And check this out, guys. There's a reason we went with black and not gold. Number one, gold fixtures are very expensive. Number two, we wanted to go with black because, as you remember, that exterior is black trim. So you're starting to notice a trend here. We want the design to flow from the outside to the inside to the minds and soul of the buyers. Because if we can do that, they pay more. Back up a little bit, PJ. Put that in the video too. Back up. Let me show you guys something. This costs an extra $500 to $700. And you might be looking and saying, well, what am I looking at here? It's just a stainless steel frickin' fridge. No, this is a counter depth fridge. What does that mean? Well, it costs more to actually get a counter depth fridge. And what that means is you actually get less storage inside. But what you sacrifice in storage, you save on looks. So counter depth means that the fridge is almost in line right here with the counter. If you don't go counter depth, it sticks out an additional 4 to 5 inches. And you might be wondering, like, what does that matter? Oh, it freaking matters, because then look at this. It becomes an eyesore when it sticks out too much.
And also, you got this small pathway. It makes it even smaller once you have a little dining set there, and then now you gotta scooch by, excuse me, Brian.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So I hope that gives you guys a little bit of insight on the kind of details we look for to get the highest price. To the living room. Most homes don't have 2 living rooms. So this one, we're lucky to have that. It looks amazing. It's a nice space to entertain 2 parties, but we didn't do much here, right? The flooring, we have already talked about. The recessed lighting, we talked about that as well. What we did do, and this saved a lot of money, the fireplace looked old. because the original color had a little bit of that white spackle, had a little bit of that tired red, and we said, well, you can spend $3,000 to $4,000 breaking it, putting something else in, or you can take a $100 gallon of paint, buy black, slap it on, and now it completely transforms the room. It is a statement piece, right? It's one big black wall. How nice is that? And it's very inexpensive to do. So when you're flipping a home, you really have to weigh out the cost and be very smart with your design. Because if you didn't, well, who likes to spend $3,000, $4,000? I'd rather spend $100 any day of the week. And the black here ties in with, guess what? The exterior trim, the door handles, the doorknobs, the kitchen fixtures, all the handles you see. Let's go into the bathrooms, my favorite room, the throne. Now check out the bathroom. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this. So we always go with an LED backlit mirror, not very expensive on Amazon, but it's a nice touch. It's great for buyers when they're shaving, when they're doing their makeup. Really inexpensive, but it screams luxury. Down here, we went with the black faucet, black handles, everything black. You kind of see it now? We like black. So come on in. The tile work is really what's amazing.
Whoa, guys, did I forget to lock the door again?
Damn it, Ray.
Right here, we did a light gray tile, but in a vertical configuration, so it looks nice and modern. See how the pockets kind of align with the lines that way? That makes it stand out really nice. With the black trim, Schluter trim, that makes it really pop, along with this these black fixtures. Like Brian said, it goes with the whole theme of the house. Black, white, very neutral colors.
And you know what? We actually made a mistake, but it was a beautiful mistake because when we bought these tiles, they were supposed to be white. And in the warehouse in which we bought it, the bright white light made this look white. What we didn't do was we didn't read, and it said gray. But it actually blends in perfectly because we went with gray flooring, and now with the light gray subway tiles, it ties in beautifully. It gives us the contrast. It gives us that luxury feel. It made us more money than we expected. Not much to say about the room other than our stagers killed it. They made a kid room. And why is this important? Well, because most of the buyers in this neighborhood are families. Families who are thinking about having kids. Family that have kids. Kids are the reason people buy homes. They come in, they say, Mommy, I love the room, buy the house. And if you're a good parent, you're gonna be like, all right, I gotta make an offer. And that's what happened because the family that bought this house is planning to have kids. And that's why this room came out beautifully. Okay, this hallway used to look very dark and dingy. This place had pink carpets, old, stinky, smelly, dirty. We had that all ripped up, put the LVP down, completely transformed the house, got rid of the smell, because most of the time the smell is always stuck in the carpet. So get rid of the carpet. We put LED lights up and down this hallway, brighten it up because there's no skylight. And that way, now when you're walking to the back room, it actually feels really good. So come on back this way. Second bedroom back here, again, we put the recessed lighting in here. Some flippers go cheap and they only put the one light in the middle. We didn't do that. We put 4 in every single room. Why? Because brighter sells home. If it was dark and dingy, you're not gonna feel good. So even though this room gets a lot of natural light, we still opted to put the 4 lights in. Number 1, brighter. Number 2, at night when you're doing the twilight showings or when a buyer is looking at it late in the evening, it's still very bright. It's gonna feel really good. And if it feels really good, they will pay more money. And now we're in the master, but I'm gonna let Ray tell you about it.
Oh shit, it's my turn already. I've been waiting for you guys. Man, so basically the same thing. 4 recessed lights, new vents, new closet doors. Look at this. This was where actually the squatter was just chilling, relaxing. All his stuff was right here. Cleared it all out, cleared out all that pink nasty carpet and put in this beautiful brown LVP. And that's basically all we did here. Looks great, right?
In most of our flips, we always use the same tiles. This tile has been recycled and used in the last 3 flips that we've done. So that hasn't changed. So what makes this one my favorite bathroom? It's actually the little details. We decided to go with a black chevron for the soapbox. And I don't know why, but the black with the gray, with the black shower, with the black rod, it just pops. And I absolutely love it. And so we will be using the same design in our next project. So tell me what you think down below. You like it? You hate it? Hey, doesn't matter. The buyers love it. The last thing with the house is the exterior. Again, we didn't have to do too much. Chopped down a bunch of trees, got rid of some weeds, put the black tan bark down, and staged a little area so the buyers can envision themselves chilling and taking in all this sun. Okay, so let's go over the numbers of how we made $200,000. So we purchased the property for $1,070,000. We got some commission back a little bit, but we also had to pay some points for the hard money lender. So all in about $1,070,000. Material came out to $38,000. Labor was an additional $47,000. I'm rounding up a little bit there. And then with hard money costs, paying back our investors their monthly payment, that came out to $25,807. So the total project spend was $110,000. So with those two added up, we were in this project $1,180,000. We sold the property for $1,410,000. And if you take that number, you minus the commissions, you minus what we originally put into the property, and you get $144,600. And you're probably wondering, wait a minute, I thought you said you made $200,000. So where is the difference? So check this out. A funny story, we were originally in contract for $1,451,000. Now, they wrote a non-contingent offer, and unfortunately, about a week before we were supposed to close, they ended up backing out. And that put us in a predicament because now it's like, shoot, we have to go back on the market. We have to just explain to all the buyers that it was no fault of the property, but it was more of the financing of the buyer. But because they wrote a non-contingent offer, they sacrificed their 3% EMD. So if you take the 3% on the original purchase price, which is $1,451,000, it came out to roughly $44,000. If you take the $44,000 and you add that in with the $144,000, that's how you get the $190,000. And you're probably wondering, well, Brian, what the heck? You're still short $10,000. You told me you made $200,000. We actually made a little bit more because guess what? My company, the brokerage, was actually the listing agent, and so we actually got that money back as well. So that's how we made over $200,000 on that flip. Let's go. Well, I appreciate you guys watching this series, and I want to share with you guys this, that flipping home is no different than flipping a car, and it's no different than flipping a small product. End of the day, if you do your homework and your due diligence, flipping can be very lucrative and very easy. And so I appreciate you guys watching this series. If you guys have any questions, any concerns, any deals that you want to send our way, any deals that you want us to analyze, we'd be happy to teach you guys. We also have a free course down below, so make sure you guys link to that, watch it, learn, so you guys can make 6 figures on your next flip. Let's go. Peace.